Hello, my britches. Welcome to my face. Today's video, we are going to be doing a rankings video, but I decided to make this a little bit more fun because I believe that these ranking videos were started by Kelsey Brianna J, if I'm remembering correctly. I have to still link channels and stuff because I didn't have time because I'm never prepared. I will link her channel after the fact if you guys want to go check her out. She has an amazing series going on both her, not both, there's 3 of them. Kelsey Brianna J, Glam Girl Chelsea, and Kinky Sweat. I keep talking about this series because I fucking love it. So they're doing a Behind the Beauty series. So I fucking love all their channels. But I believe Kelsey was the one who kind of started this whole rankings thing. But then I saw my friend Makeup with Michelle. I saw her do her rankings video. And she had 31 palettes. And these are going to be just the palettes that were purchased in 2020. So I have 11, which is less than what I expected. So I'm going to be ranking them from least to most favorite. And I'm going to do 2 Franken eyes with those palettes. This could end up terribly. I did not plan this ahead of time. I was just like, you know what? I think this would be really fun to just create looks using some of my favorite shades in the palettes. So let's try it. Your base looks great. Thanks, girl. It is, I'll link everything after the fact of everything that's on my face because I really don't have, honestly, that much. What do we think is on my face? Anywho, before we get started, if you guys like rankings videos, give it a thumbs up. Shit, if you like eyeshadow palettes, give this video a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. That's how I know what you guys like to see. I actually asked you guys on my community tab today what video you wanted to see because I ended up getting, I like crap my pants. I got 2 PR. I just totally dropped. That setting spray needs to go. The Farsali setting spray, I knock it over all the time. But I was not expecting to get the Jen Loves Reviews lip collab. So I'm so excited. I'll probably do that video on Wednesday. But I figure we'll do Franken eyes today. And then we'll do Franken lips on Wednesday. Does that sound good for you guys? Let me know. And then I also got a PR package from Urban Decay. Urban frickin' Decay, you guys. I almost shit my pants. I can't believe it. Who am I? Karen Harris is here, driving to Walmart with my dad. Hi, Dad. Who doesn't like eyeshadow palettes? Exactly. See? Guys, do me a solid. Share out this video. Tweet it out. Take a picture or take a video clip. Share it on your Insta story and tag me. We got a lot of palettes to go through, so I'm not going to bullshit for too long. I'm probably going to take a few sips of my wine out of the bottle because I'm a little parched. Actually, let's do that before we get started. I'll give you guys a second to share this out really quick while I take a little sip. Same wine as the other day. It's so good. I love it so much. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to go from least to most favorite. I have all of these palettes linked down below. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. I don't hate any of these eyeshadow palettes. I return palettes that I like. Anytime that I have makeup that I don't like, I will return it. Like if it's to the point where I loathe it and really don't like it and can't get it to work, I will return it. So there was one palette that I returned. Don't need to mention what palette it was because it doesn't fucking matter. It's not here. These are the ones that we're going to talk about today. So, Laura, you guys make that shit happen. So I want to first thank you guys for that because without you guys watching my shit, sharing it out and all this stuff, tagging brands, when you guys tag brands, they notice. Trust me. I don't know how I came across Urban Decay, but I ain't mad about it. Like I almost shit myself. And I really was not expecting to get Jen's collab. I was so excited. So Franken lips, next video. I'm going to first brush out my brows because they're looking a little cray-cray. I haven't plucked my brows in so fucking long. It's ridiculous. So let me just dive right in. So this first one, this is going to be one of my newest palettes. That's the main reason that it's last, but I locked her out today. I return or give my palettes I hate to my sister. Yeah, that's where I'm just like, if I can't make it work and if it's that bad, I'm going to return it. So first one up is going to be Kristen Lee Cosmetics. I got a little quad palette. I almost said 3. I got 4 of their like new, they're like the spring collection or pastel collection. So I got the shade Meadow, Lemonade, Dewdrops, and Lilac You a Lot. So Meadow is going to be the green shade. Lemonade is going to be the, oh, this palette is such a pain in the ass for me to open. There we go. It's got a little lip and everything, but I can never open it. So we have Meadow. I'm going to try to make this so it doesn't get blown out. Meadow, Lemonade, Dewdrops, and Lilac You a Lot. The reason that this is ranking last is because I've only used this shade right here. If you guys saw my last video where all you guys were losing your shit over my eye look, Dewdrops was on my eye. I think this shade is just so unique. It's so, I want to try to make sure everything's in focus for you guys. Look at how pretty that shade is. So I'm not going to use this today since I already have used this one. I just think it's beautiful. It's a nice, like, almost like a skyish blue, but then it has a gold. It's got like a gold green reflect to it. It's so, so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Judy. Thank you guys all so much. You and me, bro. You and me both. Over PR, I won't say no. Exactly, right? Oh my God. I was just like, oh my God. Thank you so much, Chad. So that's the shade Dewdrops. I think I want to use, again, I'm just going to use the shade Lilac You a Lot because I feel like that's going to go with, like, I'm looking at the other palettes that I have and I'm like, I think that's my safe route. So I'm going to take Lilac You a Lot. It's going to be this one right here. Again, this is only ranking last because I haven't used these before. So my eye looks are going to be on the little cray-cray side today. So this is going to be Lilac You a Lot. The formula on these is not my favorite just because I'm just going to go in and this is getting applied all over the lid. And I'll probably end up reaching back for this to liven it back up. But that way you guys can at least see the shade applied by itself. And I'm just going to apply it with my finger because I feel like that's how these apply the best. It's a beautiful lilac shade. I'm not going to take that away from it. It's just the formula is not like the creamiest. It's not really that, it's smooth, but it just doesn't have that like buttery, creamy texture to it. It borderline feels like it would be chalky, but it still looks really, really pretty. So just so you guys could see. Wait, are you using a shade from every palette? Yes, that's what we're doing tonight. We're just going to create two Franken eye looks. So this will be on the first eye. So we have 11 palettes. So I'll probably do 6 shades on one eye and then 5 shades on the other. So boom, that's the shade Lilac You a Lot. Again, this is only ranking last because it's my newest palette and I've only used now 2 shades. But she cute. She real fucking cute, okay? So that's going to be number 11. Number 10 is going to be, I feel so bad for this one. But again, I love all of these palettes, but I just don't reach for this one. I thought I would reach for it more in like spring, summertime, and I just don't. It's the Midas Cosmetics and Smoky Glow. Just the Midas Cosmetics and Smoky Glow palette. I was going to say something else, and I don't know what I was going to say. But this palette is really, really pretty. It's just the formula of it, I'm not such a huge fan of. I probably should have used my other lens, but I wanted you guys to see everything really applied to my eye because I feel like you've probably seen all these palettes. So I've used this quite a few times. I actually used this it was in like a Get Ready With Me or something like that. I did it in another live. And by the way, if you're new here, hello. This is like Britt Clark's channel and we do live streams all the damn time. So I used this palette and it just... It was a mess. It was a hot mess. It got to a point where I was like, is this going to be able to be turned around? Because it was like a train wreck. And I ended up saving the look, but it's just, I find that these shadows for me are just fine. They're not groundbreakingly amazing. I think there are some really great shades in here. Like I'll show you guys a couple shades. We'll have a little swatch party while we're at it. So I really love the metallics in this palette, but I don't necessarily love like the pigmentation of it. Like they're not as poppy as I would like them to be for metallics. So the first one is going to be the shade Nutty. This one is so, so pretty. Like both of these shades are so pretty. And the other one, the one on my middle finger is going to be Group Chat. And then also we have the shade Leno. That's going to be like a metallic. It's almost like a pinkish purple. So these are going to be some of my favorites in this palette. I'll give you guys little swatchies just so you guys can see what they look like on a swatch. On the eyes, they just don't really apply super vibrant. I'm always like, it's just missing something. And I actually felt that way too about the Kristen Lee. Like I put dewdrops on my eyes the other day and I had to put a Clionadh shadow on top of it because it just wasn't giving it enough pop for what I wanted it for. So I feel the same way about these. And I hate saying that because it's Smoky Glow's collab, but it's just one of those things I'm like, I have to be honest. I have to be honest. If I were to rank these, this is how I'd rank it. I'm going to take the shade. I'm going to do Nutty because it's probably my favorite. It's the one that came actually destroyed. This also was sent in PR. I got it sent as a gift from Jen Gerard from Gerard Cosmetics because they were sending out PR with the Clean Canvas Eye Base. So I'm just going to apply Nutty on the inner corner. I probably could have done this as like an inner corner highlight. Maybe I should do that just so it's covered. Let's do that. I totally just got something in my eye. Love that for me. By the way, did you guys like this video yet? Did you share it? I'm just wondering. I'm going to put this on the inner corner. Boom. See, beautiful. Gorgina. It's just when I would apply these, like the mattes are fine. That's pretty much it. It's just like, it's just a fine palette. And that's why it's ranking lower. I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm sorry, Midas Cosmetics. But that's just how I feel. Okay, so that's going to be it for that one. Next one is going to be Melt Cosmetics She's in Parties. Now, the reason this one's ranking a little bit lower, so this will be what, number 9. This one's ranking a bit lower. 1, because it's newer. 2, because I feel like you're quite limited on the looks that you can get with this palette. I think the mattes in this palette are fucking stunning. I wish that there was more variety. Like, I love the variety that we have with these 5 right here, but it's when you get to this side, you're like, okay, how much more can we do with with this half of the palette? Since it's such a small palette, that's the only downfall with this palette, but it's beautiful. They blend out so nicely on the eyeballs. Oh my god, I can't even deal. It's such a good palette. So I'm going to take, I think I'm going to use the shade. I'm like looking at the next palettes that I have coming and I'm like, how do I want to do this? I'm trying to cheat. And I think I'm going to take the shade Total Immortal and I'm just going to like dust that in the crease because I want these to be like decent looking looks. You follow me? I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. I just thought this would be a really fun idea to see if I could actually do it. So what brush do I want to use for this? I think I'm going to take, I'll just take my Chico Hodo, this GSN. Oh my God, I'm a hot mess. The GSN number 10. I'm going to take Total Immortal. Are you guys shocked with any of the rankings so far? And I'm just going to throw this in the crease. It's such a, like these mattes, I feel like matte, wow, I feel like Melt's mattes, you could tell I haven't really talked all day besides like to myself and to my Marco Polo friends. Because I'm like a hot freaking mess. I'm all over the place. So the blend on these mattes is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Kinky Sweat. Hold the phone, everybody. Hold on. Did I do it? Hi, friend. Kinky Sweat is here, everybody. Oh my God, I love her whole life. Okay, so let me take a little bit more of this one. If I could repeat this one more time, I think you guys will get the point. The mattes in this palette are phenomenal. Blend out phenomenally. The only reason it's ranking lower is because I don't feel like there's a ton of variety. I think I will use the shit out of this palette come fall, winter time. As for right now, this is not a palette that I would typically reach for, but it's a good palette. I'm really enjoying this palette, honestly. I'm enjoying it more than I expected to, and the mattes are really, really the standout for me in this palette. The metallics aren't bad, but they're not my favorite. They're definitely not my favorite formula. That goes for pretty much all of the Melt palettes. Even like the Muerte palette that I have, that's definitely not the fave, but the mattes, I hope that they do more just like all matte palettes because I feel like I say it every time I talk about Melt palettes. I'm like, I can always tell when people are wearing Melt palettes. Bailey Sarian's video today, I looked at it. I'm like, I guarantee that's the Melt 420 palette. And I'm pretty sure it was. You could just tell, like, they have the most unique tones to them. They're so beautiful. Okay, so we got 11, 10, 9. Number 8. Natasha Denona Mini Retro. This, another one. I fucking love this thing, but you're just limited with the looks that you can get because you only have 5 shades here. It's still a beautiful palette. My favorite shade in this palette is going to be this one right here. What one is it? This one always fucks me up. Vintage Taupe, I think. No. Industrial. This one's my favorite. The names are backwards on the back. It does not make any sense. But this was my favorite shade. I just think, let me pull it back. It's just such a unique shade for me. Oh my God. I didn't swatch any from the Melt palette, but I feel like the mattes are never fun to swatch anyways. So this is going to be Industrial. Look at that. So beautiful. Such a good shade, but I also really love, I think it's just 60s. This is going to be this middle shade right here. I love this shade as well. That's the shade I'm going to use for this eye. I'm going to put that on the outer corner. I'm not mad about how this is looking so far, and hopefully we'll be able to lock it up at the end. So I'm going to take my Refer number 2 brush, and I'm going to apply this to my outer corner and see how this works. Hold on, let me grab my mirror because I can't see shit. What are you guys up to? Happy Monday, everybody. I screwed you guys probably all up because normally I do my new makeup releases on Mondays, but I talked about some new makeup releases yesterday because the Raw Beauty Kristi collection came out of nowhere, and I feel like that's really the only thing that I was somewhat excited about right now. Did you guys end up getting the Raw Beauty Kristi palette? Because I didn't. What a mess that was. I felt so bad for her yesterday, though. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I'm glad to see, though, everybody was really understanding with the whole process. It was just a shit show, but I was happy to see that people were not mad at Kristi for it because that was absolutely not her fault whatsoever. So this is going to be the shade 60s from Natasha Denona. She cute. She don't look like much, but I'm trying to work small because I want these to come out looking like decent, you know? Hey, bitches! I see Makeup with Michelle. Makeup with Michelle was the person. I'm going to link her channel after. I saw her do, she ranked 31 eyeshadow palettes and I almost died. I was like, 31, Michelle? Oh my God, it was so funny. But she crushed it. She crushed it though. Let's see. After 10 hours, I was charged. Yeah, then refunded with no order confirmation. So no palette for me. Yeah, like I got to the point, like I waited in the line. I ended up getting put in the queue, and then it was like right before I went to bed, I'm like, okay, I'm going to check one more time to see, because I wasn't like in dire need of it. I was like, okay, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Because the more that I thought about it, I'm like, okay, it'll probably be good for a review, so let's get it. And then I was just like, what a mess. What a mess. And I know for a fact that would have definitely swayed my review on the palette, because customer experience is such a big thing for me. So that's where I'm like, it's probably a better idea that I just don't even bother. I'll let, you know, like, I'll let somebody else have it type of thing. Where is the brush that I'm looking for? I didn't even tell you what palette I'm going to be talking about next. The next palette. So this is going to be what, number 8, right? Let me count. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy. Lovely palette. I'm telling you guys, I love so many of these palettes. Such a beautiful palette. One of my favorite color stories that they've done. Definitely up my alley. It's so beautiful. This blue shade. Look at the blue shade. The blue of it all. I just think this is a really beautiful and consistent. Okay, I need to wipe these off because I keep doing that. I keep going to swatch over the same things. Michelle has some serious makeup. I block my wallet every time she swatches something. For real. Rupee, yeah, they were just 2020. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this is going to be the shade Leo. Beautiful. Such a nice shade. I just don't reach for this palette that often for some reason. I don't even know why. I really love the shade Barb too. I stay flipping you guys off. Never fails. I could have put this one on my inner corner too. I feel a cough coming on. There it goes. Beautiful. I don't know. I just think this is a great palette. They have, let's see, two pressed glitters in here, which these, I've tried, I think, one of them. I just don't reach for pressed glitters that often. But you definitely need a glitter glue with this. but we ain't using pressed glitters today. No, thank you, ma'am, because I don't feel like doing all that. Let me take my, all right, what brush do I want to use? Why is this giving me such a hard time right now? I'm going to take my Wayne Goss 26S. I got to wipe it off a little bit. Please tell me you're using that blue tonight. I mean, I probably could. I could probably throw it right there. Fuck it. Let's do it. We're doing a Frank and I in the order that we actually like these palettes. We're just going to pop the blue right here. Better Off Red, guys. Go subscribe to Better Off Red because she's the tits. She is the tits. All my friends on here are all hitting milestones and I'm living... and I'm living for it. I'm living for it. Did that just ruin it or did it just make it even better? I'm thinking it just made it even better. Sarah, good call. Good call, my girlfriend. Bam. Love it. I was 55,000 in a queue and I already decided not to. That's fucking crazy. I was like 3,000 and then by the time I got my email, I went into the website and it still didn't work. I'm like, this is a mess. I feel so bad for Robbie DeChristie, but because here's why I feel bad. It's like you can't even enjoy the your launch day because it's so stressful. But I hope that everybody that wanted it got it. They are going to restock it, so that's at least a bonus. So again, this is going to be the ABH Amrezy palette coming in at, I'm really bad at this, number 7, I think. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 7. Yes. Okay. Why do you guys watch my videos? I am a train wreck. I am the definition of a train wreck. What do I want to do next? What do I want to do next? I think that's going to be it for this eye. Let's deepen it up a little bit. Let's go back to the shades that I used and really liven you back up, girl. Taking my she's in parties again. By the way, did you guys share this video yet? I'm just wondering. Just wondering. I'm going to go back into Total Immortal. Just deepen her up a teensy weensy bit. That'll be good for now. Good for now. This is why I like doing lives because, especially with eyeshadows, this is where you see the entire process. Now I'm going to take that Wayne Goss brush since I didn't use that when I said I was going to. Sometimes you just go with the flow. I think Karen and Heather are Marco Poloing me right now. We come for the train wreck. Thank God. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to do the blue last because that I really want to pop. Actually, I'm going to take that dark shade on my finger. This is the Natasha Denona, the mini retro. There's that. I got to make sure I don't mix these up. I really got to move that because that's right. Oh my gosh. It's you guys tweeting it. I'll take those notifications. Thank you guys for sharing. I just saw Audra tweeted my link. Thanks, Audra. Okay, let's go into, we're going to go back to Kristen Lee Cosmetics. This was my number 11. I'm just going to take that purple. You see what it, this is what I'm saying. You can see it, as you build the shadows, it loses the luster. That's what I'm talking about with these shadows. Because they are they're almost dusty. Almost. They still have a smoothness to them, but they are a little bit dusty for my particular liking. They don't stay super vibrant. I feel like you'd have to wet them, and I don't love wetting eyeshadows, especially when they have a more dusty formula because they get chunky when you apply them on your eyes. At least they do on me. So let me go back to Amrezy, the shade Leo. That blue is everything. So, so pretty. And then we'll just pop this. Just using the finger. We're keeping this easy today. And I'm going to just take it all the way up. All the way up to the crease. And then if you're new here, I have hooded eyes. So that's why I go so high when it comes to my shadows. If you don't like it, kiss off. That's how we have to do our eyeshadows when you got hooded eyes. Because when we're putting all this work in, we want to open our eyes and be able to see it. So bam, there's Leo. Now, Smoky Glow. Back to Smoky Glow palette. This was number 10. We're going to go to Nutty. Now I'm just going to pop this back on the inner corner. Where'd my pencil brush go? Come on, Wayne. Wayne Goss, where you at? Where you at? Bam, right there. Nutty on a Wayne Goss 05. Even that shade does it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it loses the luster as it sits on your eyes, and it hasn't even been sitting on there that long. So I think that's going to be it for this eye. Not bad for a Franken eye, right? Put some lashes on this bitch, and boom. That's fun. I'm excited that this came out actually looking decent. We'll do the under eye after. We just don't got time for that right now. So now let's go into 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 6. This palette's phenomenal, especially for a drugstore palette. BRIT-ABFZQJZO, you guys. This palette is so incredibly good. So good. I could have even used that blue. God damn it. It's okay. I'll use the mattes in this palette. But this blue, so nice. So nice. Guys, it's so good. It's so incredibly good. If you guys didn't see, I've done a couple videos with this palette already. So good. But I will say my favorite thing in these palettes, let's try that again this way. My favorite thing about these palettes, though, is the mattes. They're incredible. Incredible. Like, I was shook. All Rupee's leaving. Bye, Rupee. What was I saying? The mattes in this palette are phenomenal. Let me see what I got to work with underneath so I don't completely fuck myself. I think I'm pretty good no matter what I do. So let me go in with, let's have you guys vote. Which shade do you want to see me use from the BRIT-ABFZQJZO palette? Are you guys liking this little Franken eye idea, or would you rather me just say the palettes and be gone? So we got, you guys want me to use red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple? Sound off in the comments for me, and you guys can pick my first shade for this eye, because I'm going to start my other eye. Actually, while I'm waiting for you guys, I'm going to do my, what do you call it? My under eye on my right side. Where did my palette go? Oh my God. I'm a mess. I am a mess. Just when I thought I was being organized and putting things in places that I am supposed to, fail. So I'm going to first on the right eye, I'm going to take the Natasha Denona, that middle shade. I think this was called 60s. I'm going to try to make sure I stay in the frame. What's been your guys' favorite palette of 2020 so far? I had the hardest time remembering which palettes I actually bought this year. I thought I bought this palette last year. I thought I bought other palettes that I'm going to mention last year. I'm like, oh, wow. I need to start writing this shit down because I totally almost fucked this one up real bad today. So let me take, I'm going to go in with the Melt palette. Chikuhodo GSN 10. I'll link the brushes after if you guys want. Just let me know. Total Immortal. And I'm just going to blend out the lower lash line. Now, normally I do my eyes first because I always get shit all over my face. Always. A little bit more. I just love this palette. The tones in it are so pretty. Such beautiful, like, plum tones. I love it. Okay, let's go in. What do you guys say? What colors did you guys say? We've got red, red, yellow, 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 red. This happens every fucking time I ask for feedback on things. Everybody votes like 50-50 across the board. Frank and I all the way. Okay, now you guys are saying, okay, I'm going to do yellow because I haven't really used the yellows in this palette. So you guys are all commenting your favorite palette so far. Natasha Denona Bronze, Elf Bite Size, Natasha Denona Bronze. I still haven't gotten that one. Bronze, Mercury retrograde, Norvina 3, Moonspell, Mercury retrograde. I almost bought that. Ah, Mercury retrograde. Did you guys get it on sale? Yeah. Okay, did I like fuck up by not getting that palette? What the hell? Everybody's liking the Mercury retrograde. Pat McGrath Divine Rose. I don't think the Divine Rose 2 is restocking in the pink packaging. Kinky Sweat, you still here? Can you call up your girl Pat and be like, can you restock the pink packaging? Because I'm devastated. I want that freaking pink packaging so badly. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Yosemite. Of course, Jamie. Divine Rose 2. Wayne Goss favorite. Wait, Wayne Goss favorite is Pat. That's his favorite? Did he like rank his palettes? All right, this one definitely has a fallout situation, but I'm like still, every time I use this palette, I like work in very small amounts because so pigmented, but they blend so nicely. Like hands down, favorite drugstore palette I've ever purchased, ever. It's so bomb. I feel like she needs to. I second that motion. I mean, you got the connection, Kiki Sweat. Make it happen, girl. I'm totally kidding. Guys, if you guys missed it, Kinky Sweat did 2 videos already with the Pat McGrath, the new mascara. I didn't pick that one up because I ended up picking up the Hourglass. So if you were interested in the Pat McGrath new mascara that's launching, go check out Kinky Sweat's video. And then check out the Behind the Beauty series is so good. I'm like pimping that series out so hard. It's ridiculous. Okay, I feel like I need to get Natasha Denona bronze too. Okay, probably the next, that's probably a lie. By the next sale, I won't care anymore because I won't wear those tones in the freaking fall. We'll see. Maybe I'll end up with it. We'll see. Okay. What number was that? Number 6? 6? 5, 4, 3. I'm missing one. Did I lose count somewhere? Hold on. Because I think I'm wrong. 11. This is the problem with live streams, you guys. I feel like I'm missing a palette. Or I'm like my count's off or something. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Maybe I only had 10 palettes. Hold on, let me look. Let me double check. I thought I had. I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, my next palette. I'm not even going to say numbers anymore because I'm a train wreck. These are 2 palettes, but I have to group them because I rearranged them. My next palette is going to be Makeup Geek, the colored palette. Okay, I now have, this is the row of pastels up here. So this is new right here. This is going to be my foiled shadows that originally came in this palette. So I just kind of did the switcheroo. So I'm going to consider these one palette. I think that's where I got my numbers fucked up because I had 2 palettes in here and I forgot. So I'm going to go with these. Those are from the Kat Von D, the shade, no, the Metal Matte. That's what those are. I don't ever use them. I don't know why I keep them. So Makeup Geek colored palette. Let's see what we're going with now. I kind of want to use the pastels because they're new and they're fucking fire. Okay, let me just tell you that right now. They're fucking fire. You're welcome. That's all I need to say because you're going to see how easy they blend. I really need to find. I somehow misplaced like my new favorite brush that I forgot that I had. And I don't know where the frick I put it. It's the Sigma. It's like an E26 or something like that. I used it one day. I'm like, wow, why don't I use this brush all the damn time? Because it's perfect. Hold on. Let me try to find it really quick. Right here. Found it. See what happens when you look, Brittany? This brush is bomb. So let me take... What shades? We got yellow in the crease. I'm kind of leaning towards this one here. What other things do we got up in here? I think I'm gonna go this route, or should I go like a 1/8? Like this one speaks to me, this blue shade. Fuck it, we're going with the blue. We'll go with the blue to go with the other eye. How about that? This is gonna be the shade. Hold on, let me look. Code Blue. It's so good. This was on my eyes in my last video, actually, one of the shades amongst that whole blue row. So if you're wondering what was on my eyes in my last video, it was these Makeup Geek not pastels. It was this whole row. I am horrible today. Holy shit. This whole row of blue was on my eyes in the last video. So we're probably going to get like a little green moment going on, throwing this in the crease, but we'll see how it goes. Mount Muerte is also at the top of my list. See, I still don't reach for it. I think I'm going to reach for that a lot in the like fall, winter time. But I checked. I thought that was one. I'm like, did I get that this year? That was the end of last year. So that's not in our video today. I'm just going to kind of wing this one out, I think. And then I'm that bitch. I like to almost like tap my powders first, and then I'll go in and kind of blend them. This is where I feel like seeing videos in real time is so helpful, because you actually see how like we finesse the product. You see the entire process. Karen, don't be sorry. Thank you for being here. You guys don't ever have to apologize for leaving, catching the playback. Like people are always like, sorry, I missed the live. I'm like, I don't care. It's like, I care that you watch my video. Like that is enough. Like you don't ever have to apologize for having a real fucking life. Okay, I'm going to leave that like that for now, because I feel like I'm going to go back in with the yellow. So again, that was the Makeup Geek colored palette. And also I'm going to include the foiled shadows in there because they originally come in this palette. But Makeup Geek is going to be doing, you could buy this palette where it has all the mattes. And this is exactly what it'll look like. They are going to have this as an option to purchase now. So there's that. Next palette. I'm about to have you guys all shook right now, because I think people were thinking that this was going to be number 1. But it's not. It's number 3. It's easy for me to say a number now because I'm only looking at 2 other palettes. Okay, so this is going to be number 3. These are my Clionadh Cosmetics multi-chromes. My favorite things in this palette. Like, just look at the gloriousness of it all. The bottom 2 rows are going to be the Vibrant Multi-Chrome Bundle. These 3 rows up here are going to be the Glitter Multi-Chromes. These 2 rows right here are going to be the, what are they called? Jeweled Multi-Chromes. And then these are 2 of the Pastel Multi-Chromes. The pastels are my least favorite. These 2 rows down here. Oh my god. So fucking good. So let me think of how I want to do this, because I kind of want to use that like tealish shade. Like I think this shade is so pretty. This one right here. This is going to be the shade Lineage. I just find this shade so unique. That's my favorite thing about these is like, I love these palettes full fucking stop. Okay. They're phenomenal. They're worth the 3-month wait, 4-month wait, however long I waited for them. They're worth it. Okay. That's just a downfall to the entire process, is having to wait so incredibly long for them. Anyways, they're still worth it though. They're worth the money. They're worth everything, because they're so incredibly unique. And I can't find my freaking brush. How do I just use the brush and already lose it? I don't understand. Oh my God. I should have been way more prepared today. Story of my life. Always unprepared. I literally just use it. It's my favorite brush of all time. This is so annoying. I do this every freaking day that I do my makeup. I set something down and somehow I lose it. Anyways, we're going to go in with Lineage. It's this shade right here. And these are just so beautiful. They're going to have a slight like multi-chrome shift, but it just appears so different. It's not going to apply as good with this brush. I'm so mad that I can't find that brush right now, because that is it makes these shadows. It's like applying your shadows with your finger. I gotta take a minute and find this fucking thing because it's gonna do these shadows no justice if I don't. And I don't want to use my finger because I don't want to get it on my inner corner. I'm frazzled. I'm frazzled. Where is it? It's literally right in front of my fucking face. Oh my God, I'm so annoyed with myself right now. Guys, I'm sorry if this video is not a pleasure to watch, especially in the playback. Okay, let me go in again. Because I really want you guys to be able to see, hopefully, the shift that these have. These are very minor shifts. But my gosh. As Alicia says, oh my goodness me. Because they're so good. And they're just so unique. That's my favorite thing about them is they're so, like, they're beautiful, but they're so incredibly unique. I'm going to do a little pop on the inner part of my eyeball. Slight little halo eye. So we're going to come back to that because I'll end up livening it up and blending it a little bit better. Number 2. What do we think number 2 is, everybody? Seriously, the worst. Thank you for a reality break. It's been a pretty rotten day and just grateful to make him escape. See, I love that. For real, it's always better. Always better. 4 months, even in Canada. Yeah, it's like they take so damn long. They're worth it though, you guys. Okay, what do we think number 2 is? I need to spray my face too because I am blazing hot right now with my Charlotte Tilbury. I just feel fancy as fuck when I use that. Anytime I use Charlotte Tilbury, I'm just like, I feel fancy. Oh, I'm finally catching a live. Yes, girl. This whole set, I need to figure out a new setup. This is crazy. Okay. No one's guessing, so I'm just going to tell you. Artist Couture Supreme Nudes. This was a close one. Because I fucking love this palette. I'm going to take this shade because this shade gives me so much life. Look at it. I can't even tell you how many times I've showed you guys this damn shade. It's so beautiful. I can't touch this palette without swatching it. It's amazing. It's incredible. I want a palette from Artist Couture with just this formula. That's it. Girl, so have I. I was saying the wrong numbers the entire time because I was counting two palettes and I forgot to consider them one. Okay, so I'm going to take Opulence. Just on, actually, I'm going to use that same brush. Watch me lose it again. No, it's in front of me. Yay, Supreme Nudes. This was a tough one between this one and my number 1. But this shade, though, no, it's better with a finger. It's better with a finger. And then, yes, I tug on my eye because I like to swipe these on. I just think they apply better that way. These Franken eyes ain't coming out too bad. I'm going to give a little toot to my own horn here. Not bad. Not too shabby if I say so myself. So let me go back in before I go in with my number 1 palette. I'm going to take, nope, wrong brush. Wrong brush again. Lineage. I just want to liven up these colors right here. This Lineage shade, it's almost like an aqua blue. Almost like an aqua tealish bluish. But then it has like a pink reflect to it. It's so pretty. And so unique. How are we looking? You're making me want it, and I know I don't need it. Supreme Nudes. It's the perfect basic Britch palette. Perfection. I need my e.l.f. palette again because I want to liven up that yellow a little bit more. Do you guys like when I do these like 2 different eye look type things? I don't know. I just had the idea today. I'm like, that sounds like fun. Let's try it. I should probably get in the center of this frame. That might be a good idea. Look at just how easy Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's what I like. I like easy shades. And this one I work in such like small amounts. See how I just made it like a green? Yes, bitch. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. We're good. I want to pop a little bit more of that Supreme Nudes on that gold. And bam, just to liven her up a little bit. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat and take my Clionadh. I'm going to take this palette again and do my inner corner with this. I'm cheating, I know. Try judging me. You can't. I'm going to take the shade Ripple. This is from the Glitter Multichromes. And just pop, 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 pop. Wow, I'm so off center. I think I got to get a new chair in here because this like leg kickboard thing, it hits my drawers now that I put all my drawers on the one side. Bam. There's that. Now for my number one palette, you guys. Number one, Makeup Geek Neutral Palette. I use this damn near every fucking day. Not every day. Let me rephrase. Every time I do my makeup, I use this for at least something. Every single fucking time. Because it has the most perfect, just the most perfect shades for me and my preferences. And I'm actually going to use this on my eyebrows. Because that's what I use this the most for, is my brows. I use the shade Bedrock. I've been using the shade a little bit darker than that recently. What shade is this? Clean Slate. So these are the two shades that I've been using for my brow. Let me get you in focus. These two shades right here. But I like the Bedrock shade the most. I am struggling so hard. This is why I hate going back to work for 4 days, because I always get so tongue-tied because I don't talk like all day to people. I don't conversate. Marco Polo is making things a lot easier for me. Like before I did Marco Polo, it was so bad. Like I would like trip over my words horribly. Like if I would film, it would take me so long because I always fumble. But it's because I wasn't used to talking. So I just work in little small areas. But I use this obviously for more than just brows. Like I would not buy this palette for just brows. It's just a really great neutral palette. My favorite thing about this is like every time I wear these shades, I always get comments on the blend of my shadow, including the colored palette. I just rank this the number one because it's the palette that I use the most. Absolute most. And then you guys are going to even see how I do my brows. What'd you guys think of this video? Did you guys like it? Was it a train wreck as normal? What time are we at? 49 minutes? Okay, I'm pretty proud of myself because I thought we were at least at like an hour and a half because I feel like I've been talking for an eternity. It's because I didn't have enough wine. I'm joking. And I'm going to go on my other one. But this is exactly why I love using like powders for my brows. This brush is a game changer for brows though. Let me just say that. This is the, I don't know if it's called this name anymore, but I believe you can get this company at Target. The Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. I got this brush in Boxycharm and it's the best brow brush I've ever owned. Like better than Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like I have the Anastasia, I don't even know what number it is. It's like the most popular ABH brush. And I reach for this one over that one every day. Because it's super thin, but it's got like a little bit of a give to it. So it's almost like, especially on this eye where I don't really have an arch, I could just kind of bend it and it creates the arch for me. It's such a nice brush. Great train wreck video. Exactly what I want. Okay, as long as you guys like it, that's all I care about. I just thought the Franken eye was a fun idea. And then next video, we'll do Franken lips with Jen Loves Reviews. And then we'll just have a massive lip swatch party. Like, I'll bring a ton of lipstick colors and we'll just play and see how things transform because I think that would be really fun. I was only planning on getting like the lightest shade, but now that I have all of them, I'm like, ooh, I'm excited to play. And then I'm also excited to compare them to the other Ofra shades that I have, because that's one thing. It's almost like how ColourPop, I always tell you guys I get really overwhelmed with ColourPop. I get overwhelmed with Ofra liquid lipsticks, even though I love them. Like, they're one of my favorite formulas for liquid lipsticks. But it's like I get so overwhelmed with their website because they have so many shades. It's ridiculous how many shades that they have. So I'm just curious to compare it to the shades that I already have, how different they really are. But even just seeing them in the like packaging, because I didn't even, like, I opened the package and then I took a picture for Instagram, but I didn't open like the butterfly thing because I wanted to do it with you guys. So yeah, this is going to be my #1 palette on my brows. But it's not my #1 just because of my brows. It's my #1 because it's my most used. Like, I have dents in these already. I have dents in the Artist Couture too, though. Like, I'm telling you, these two next to each other were such a hard decision. But I was like, no, I feel like I've mentioned this one more. I've used it more. I still mention and recommend this one, though. Like, if you're looking for all mattes, I'd go this route. If you're looking for a little bit of everything, I would go this route. Like, they're equally as beautiful. But I think the best thing that Makeup Geek does, though, is their custom palettes. Like, I would totally customize a palette, throw some foiled shades in there, get some mattes in there, and just create your perfect palette. Makeup Geek is fucking solid. And their rebrand, I think, is even better than what their original shadows were. And that's just what I have to say for me in my humble opinion. But guys, you guys want to see a new mascara? I hope I'm allowed to say that, like, what it is. I didn't have like a note in here or nothing. Did this come out yet? I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say nothing about it yet, but I want to try it because it looks fun. Unleash Your Freak mascara. Lash Freak by Urban Decay. Oh, let's see. Let me look at this little card to see how I'm supposed to, because it's supposed to volumize, define, lift, and it's got a freaky brush. Let me actually look at this little thing. Yeah, like, don't they usually, this is how you know I'm new to PR. Like, don't they usually tell you when this stuff's launching and you're like, when you can finally say something about it? This don't say nothing about it. Okay, so it says work it. Let's see what this bitch looks like. Ooh, sneak peek. Oh! Hold on. Let me get you in focus. This is what the brush looks like. Oh my God, so trippy. So you're supposed to work it with this side and then you flip it. And I think that's where you're supposed to lift. Work it, tip it, and then reverse it. I'm up a bang now, flip it in reverse. What the fuck? Hang on, let me actually curl my lashes really quick. Oh my God. It reminds me of a grasshopper. Same, right? Has this been announced yet? I don't know. I haven't seen it myself. I know, it's very, very weird. Very, very weird, but I'm excited to try it. Scary mascara. I hope it's out. That's the only thing I'm like, But I guess if it's not, they should have told me that. Okay. Let's apply this bitch. So, what does it say? Work it. We're working it, baby. Work it. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Because it's got a little bit of a bend. I feel like it like wraps around my eye really, really nicely. Oh, then you tip it to get my 2 inner corner lashes. Because it does have little, oh my God. This might be a fucking game changer for me. How's it look? And then, let's see, hold the curved side underneath your lashes for an added lift. So this is the curved side, like the green side. This is so weird. Kiki Sweat knows what it is. I think you're supposed to do that when they're dry. Let's go to the other side. Angie said it looked like an angry vagina. Ah. Oh my god, this is so weird. I usually don't apply mascara on camera. I don't feel like. I will say I'm not the best at applying mascara because I usually just put on false lashes. That's the name of my game. Hang on, let me flip the hands. I hate that I got like 2 hairs on the inner corner. Like, am I even applying mascara right? It's way too complicated. I didn't. It's really not. I'm probably just making it way more complicated than it needs to be. Because, I mean, again, train wreck. I think it's cool how I'm having like a hard time crossing over this way and trying not to poke myself in the eye because I'm trying not to hit my mirror or my microphone at the moment. Okay, they're applied. Let me wait a second and I'm going to try to curl them. We'll see if that works. I would never be able to use I mean, it looks nice. Is it like groundbreaking? Not right off the get-go, but it's like a super black mascara. It's supposed to be waterproof too. Let's see. Want 2.3 or want 23.6x more volume and 40% more length for up to 20 freaking hours? Get the boldest lashes of your life with our freaky brush. This baby does it all. Fully loaded with formula. Bam. Looks like a lot of work. I think, honestly, it's because it's me. It's me doing mascara is what it looks like, a lot of work. I think that's what it is, quite honestly, because it's really not complicated at all. I promise you that. Ooh. Is that how you're supposed to get the curl? Is like the product gets on this side? Because that just made my lashes like chunk. It is weird. It's definitely weird to do right now. It's almost like you pretend like you're applying lashes or you're applying mascara without actually applying mascara to curl it. At least this is what I'm gathering. This is the first time I frickin' opened it, used it, looked at it. I was just excited. It seems kind of, yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I was just like, ooh, let's try it. It's definitely weird, but I'll keep you guys posted. I got the hourglass one coming too. But I will say, just to be fair, anytime I'm wanting to curl my lashes, I always bump with my fingers. So I don't know. I'll keep trying it. I'll let you guys know. We'll see. It was kind of weird, but maybe the more that I use it and the more I get familiar with it, this side does look a little bit chunky though. Like I don't necessarily love that. But I usually honestly don't like mascaras when I first get them either though, because I like them when they get a little bit dried out. That's just my preference. Gives length but seems weird. Yeah, it's definitely different for sure. But actually, wait, we got to finish this other eyeball. So before we finish up, do you guys have any questions about any of the palettes that I talked about today or anything along those lines? Anything fun and exciting? Keep letting me know your guys' favorites. What palette did I use for? Oh, it was Makeup Geek. Duh. Oh my God. Guys, I'm just going to apologize now for what I subjected to you to this evening because it's been a long day. It's been a long, annoying day today. So that's where I'm like, I just want to go live. I just want to unwind from the annoying day that I had today. Anybody else have an annoying ass Monday? Because I did. Man, This is why I love this brush. I could use it for like everything. And I want to take a little bit of that yeller. Hi, Heather. Hi, beautiful. Finger bump is crucial. Alicia knows. Alicia knows. But again, I have just like the shittiest lashes ever. So anytime that I could like open my eyes and see that I have mascara on, I'm like, it's a good mascara. Because I hate putting on mascara. I don't feel like I'm good at it. And I don't feel like it ever looks good. So I just put lashes on instead. And that is my philosophy when it comes to lashes. Don't come for me. Okay. Thank you. Esam S33 from the Michelle Wong collection. I'm totally blocking you guys. My bad. I'm just taking that. I think it's Yosemite. Yeah, like the kick up on the shade is insane. Like, watch. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put some on my... Ready? So much pickup. But they're not all like that either. That's definitely like the main one. Sometimes it works to the advantage though, because it applies very, very pigmented. There, she cute. Give me like a little green moment down there. I like it. Yes, aren't all Mondays annoying? Yes. However, my Mondays are usually not Mondays. Like today's my like Thursday, technically, because I've been at work every day. I love how the glacial blue eye turned out. This one, I know that came out. That ain't bad for a Frank and I, right? I mean, I think they both came out pretty cute, but not bad for 11 different palettes here. Let me get in focus. Boom, there we go. Ooh, ah. Oh, let's see. Does 5 robocalls count? Yes, they're so annoying. Oh, Callie got shut down again. I didn't know that. I can't stop staring at the blue eyeshadow side. It looks beautiful. Thank you. So this is technically five eyeshadows. I feel like that, like the dusty plum, I think that really does make a difference for that look, for sure. Let me just blend that a little bit more. So not bad. This was fun. This was really fun. Yeah, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. That was going to be it for me, though. I mean, if you guys want to chat for... See how I'm doing the bump? So maybe I just need more practice. I'll keep practicing with the mascara, but we got Hourglass coming. So I wasn't, like, expecting a mascara for Urban Decay, to be quite honest. Let's see. Jessica, what's up, bitches? I need some direction to create my perfect matrix... Wow, perfect matrix palette, some visual aid. The Makeup Geek site is fire for visual aid. Like you literally like click and your shadows insert. I love the green, silver, and yellow. Which eye's your fave? This side is definitely the fave for me. Sarah came through with that blue recommendation. Nailed it. Your top 9 favorite shades from Makeup Geek would be fun, or whatever size you... Okay, so like I need to start doing more videos with my Makeup Geek shadows because I planned on doing a ton of them and then they just kind of, I feel like I'm always using them, so I just never really thought of it. I'm like so like conscious of my lashes right now. They kind of feel heavy. I'll keep you guys posted. I did mention actually in my last rankings video, I did mention my top 9 shades in that video now that I think about it. I created like my own little 9-pan and I talked about all the shades that are in it. So if you guys didn't see that, I have that actually linked down below. Yes, Angie looks so gorgina. I knew she would. I knew she would. Oh, dang it. I missed the whole thing. It's okay. You could watch the playback. Okay, so the consensus is we like this side. Not bad, though, for Frank and I's. I mean, I'm into it. So if you guys like this video, please... thumbs it up. It really does help my channel. It pushes the video out. It tells YouTube that, hey, we liked watching this. Share it with your friends. If you got any that are into makeup, I mean, I don't. That's why I have a YouTube channel. yeah, like, share, subscribe, all the stuff that we're always talking about. You guys know what to do by now. I feel like a broken damn record. You can post it on your IG, Makeup Geek suggestions. Then we can send it to Makeup Geek. I'll definitely post a look, like I'll post this look on Instagram. And then what you guys choose to do after that is up to you. Let's see. Inspired me to dig into my old Makeup Geek shadows. I love the look. I put Grandstand on the center and it's so great. Oh my God. Actually, let me swatch. I have a couple new ones. Let me swatch. You know what? I probably should do an updated video because I have shades that I would probably add in here because I just got, so the normal, the ones that come in the Matrix palette are going to be this top row here, I think, or no, they're not. This shade, I think it's Mystical, Flamethrower, and Grandstand, right? Is this Grandstand? Yes. These three shades right here are not included in the Matrix system. So you actually have to purchase these separate. So let me give you guys swatches of those. And then I also have the black shade as Corrupt. That's also not included in the collection. You have to purchase these separately. Hold on. Let me get my shit together. So the first one will be, this will be Mystical. Oh my God, I'm so out of focus. Wow. This is the only downfall with lives is I wish that autofocus could work. So this is going to be Mystical. It's going to be a foiled shadow. And then I'll do Flamethrower. So good. So good. Guys, I can't even deal. But Grandstand, this one, oh my Toledo. Oh my Lanta. It's so beautiful. So good. So good. I can't even stand it. Highly recommend Makeup Geek shadows. I'm talking about them all the time. 2 of their palettes ranked, what, 1 and 3 in my entire, like, 2020 so far. I'll definitely do a 2020 part 2 at the end of the year. But this one, I was just like, let's do a mid-year. I probably should have did this on, like, Throwback Thursday. I didn't really think that one through. It's okay. We made it work for today. So if you guys are wondering anything that's on my face, I'll link it all down below. Next time I come back, I'll try to talk better because I feel like I was a hot ass mess today. So that's going to be it for me for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out, all that fun stuff. I always appreciate you guys because anytime that you guys come in live streams, you guys make these videos what they are. I feed off of what you give to me. So I truly want you guys to know that I appreciate every single live stream that you're in. Anytime you guys are watching the playback, I always appreciate it. Don't ever feel like you need to apologize for missing a live stream because I get those comments all the time and I'm like, don't feel bad. You're watching the video. Like, it doesn't bother me that you guys can't make it to every single live. Oh, let's see. I got the 4 lightest new foils. Beautiful. They're so good. Oh, thanks for hanging out with us, Michelle. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. Make sure you guys check back. I'll probably be back on Wednesday for a lip. Here, let me show you guys for the Jen Loves reviews. We're going to do Franken lips on Wednesday. So I'm actually going to create probably set your reminder. I'll probably create that right now. So I'll have this look on for that thumbnail. And then I'll see you guys Wednesday at we'll probably do like 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'll set the time. And then if it changes, it will change within the reminder. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.